Hey, what's up guys, this is iBorn Seller, and today I'll be doing a commentary on this gameplay video that I did a few minutes ago, as well as talk about some of the most recent Battlefield 3 news and also give a code for Dr. Pepper to one lucky winner. So I guess let's get down to the giveaway real quick because I got a lot of stuff to talk about. So today's question for the Dr. Pepper giveaway is pretty simple, just which is the best weapon from the support class. And all you gotta do to be eligible to win is just answer that question and leave your answer in the comment section, and I'll choose a random winner tomorrow at around 6 p.m. Eastern time. And once again, the question is which is the best weapon from the support class, and just leave your answer in the comment section, and I'll choose a winner tomorrow at 6 p.m. So keep an eye out to your private message inbox, so you might win. But anyway, let's get down to the news, which there are a lot of. Okay, so the first one is EA forum bans resulting in Origin account content deletion. So, I mean, the news story itself was pretty long, so I pretty much just sum it up as if you're banned from the EA stores, you may lose all your Origin games. So, best way to avoid that is just not go into the EA forums. So, I mean, I rarely go there anyway. So, but there's more of an incentive not to go. So, moving on. Origins $4.99 and $9.99 holiday bargains. So the noteworthy games or DLC content for an Origin is $5 on the Battlefield Back 72 SPECACT kit upgrade, and the $10 games that were noteworthy for me were Need for Speed Shift, Mass Effect 2 Digital Deluxe Edition, FIFA Soccer 11, Dragon Age 2, and Battlefield Back 72. So all those games were for $10 for a pretty good deal, to be honest. So let's move on to the next one. So Battlefield 3, or the headline says Battlefield 3 MAV Soldier Transport patch needed. So basically, people having a few recon soldiers can team up to use the MAV drone to pretty much take to the skies, by themselves, and they snipe from really high up. So that's pretty much what the news story is about. It's not really a news story at all, but just showing a I don't want to say a glitch, but kind of a glitch, that you can do with you and a buddy. So, but I think that's being addressed soon. So, if you're caught, doing that, I don't know if you're gonna get. I don't know what they're gonna do to you, but I guess you shouldn't do it, or do it once just for the lols. But yeah. Moving on to the next news story, which is real quick. I already talked about most of the Black Friday deals, but there wasn't one for Sears. So Battlefield 3 for PS3 or the Xbox 360 is going to be $40. So if you have to get Battlefield 3, Sears has it for $40. And moving on to the next news story, not really a news story, but just some cool stuff you might like. So high-res panoramic BF3 map screenshots. So it says German site PCGames.de has created beautiful high-resolution panoramic screenshots of all 9 Battlefield 3 multiplayer levels, and boy are they gorgeous at a whopping 7,000 by 2,000 pixel resolution. So say if you have a 2 or 3 monitor setup, one of these huge wallpapers will be great for use. So. But moving on to the next news story, which is rather long because it has a really long quote. So it's excuse me, EA and DICE response to BF3 launch issues. So the quote is from Executive Vice President Patrick Soderlund. So it says, though the first day of launch was somewhat volatile, we're happy to report that server support stabilized to roughly 98.9% throughout our launch weekend and has not dropped since. That said, we will not rest until we're at 100%. We are committed to supporting the game as a software service and listening to consumer feedback every day, Soderlund said. We are making daily updates and improvements to ensure an optimal online experience for all, regardless of the cause or platform. Our team at DICE and our online teams are working together, standing by to identify the issues and addressing them as they arise. Every big multiplayer game experiences some stability at launch. The good news is we're listening, responding, and improving the service every day. And he goes on to say, in 2 words, thank you, Soderlund said. We are overwhelmed by the positive response we've received from gamers around the world. The DICE team has lived and breathed Battlefield 3 for the last few years, and it's an exciting time for us to finally share something we are so passionate about with millions of gamers. The best reward for us is the amazing feedback we've seen from our fans. They are helping us make the game better every single day, so they're always listening to us, so that's good. And of course, more updates are to come, so that's always good. But moving on to the next news story, which is about a possible Battlefield 3 2143 game. So the news story reads, Battlefield 3 2143, a possibility for Battlefield 3 DLC? Question mark. And more details on mod tools. So BF3 2143. So one fan asked if there may be a chance of a BF3 2143 making it as future DLC for Battlefield 3. Kurtz answered, it's definitely a popular topic in the office. That and Mirror's Edge and even codename Eagle. There's never a shortage of ideas, just time. And global community manager Daniel Matros mentioned in a recent podcast that fan feedback will have a big influence on future DLC, so maybe it'll happen, who knows. That'd be great if it did though. So moving on to mod tools. So DICE stated earlier that they were not releasing any mod tools due to complications with their newly created Frostbite 2 engine. Kurtz explained further, so I don't think it's the complexity of the tools that is the problem, but rather the complexity of middleware and licensing that goes on. No one writes all their own stuff anymore. A lot of the software we use we cannot release to the community for legal reasons, end quote. So I guess mod tools may not happen anytime soon, so I guess that kind of sucks. But moving on to the next news story, which is pretty long. So it says, DICE explains tone down destruction, fixes for Javelin, Southland, and PS3 aiming bug on the way. So the first one is about destruction. So with Battlefield 3, we wanted to get back to some of the urban fighting that we had in 1942 in BF2 that requires a shift of focus on destruction from taking down a building to taking down the facade. I'm not sure how to say that word. Facade of the building. I think it has worked quite well. And in the open environments, there's a large scale of destruction similar to Backup 2. Of course, we love to see more and better destruction. And about the Javelin and Southland, issues of the Javelin unable to consistently hit tanks. So it says even under the guidance of the Southland, so I guess even when using the Southland, the Javelin may not do a whole lot of damage. So. And he additionally noted was its seemingly weak damage output, and Kurtz answered briefly but clearly both will be addressed. And moving on to the next one is PS3 input lag. So Kurtz answered that we're aware of it, and smarter people than me are looking at it. I don't have more info than that. So if you're a PS3 gamer and are still waiting for that patch, hopefully it'll come soon. So, but moving on to the final news story, which I thought I was gonna run out of time there for a second. That's why I was just kind of rushing through all this stuff. But the last news story is more of a opinion piece, I guess you could say. So the first one, or the headline says, Battlefield 3, what's still wrong in a game so right? So, like I said, this is a opinion piece, so it says server browser as the first thing, and it says make continuous play in a set map and reality for consoles, and of course some servers already offer this. So the ability to play the same map over and over again, hasn't really happened on consoles yet, I think. So that's mainly what he's talking about, because you can already do that in some servers that offer, let's say it's Caspian Border 24/7 or Cargo Island 24/7. So those servers do exist on PC, and I tried some of them. So and it's just really cool to just play the same map over and over again. Like this one, Cargo Island, I would just play this game every day if I could. So that's why most of my commentaries are in this map, because I just like it so much. So, but moving on, the next issue that he has is ranking. So Battlefield 3 offers 45 unique ranks. I forget which is the first one. Might be Corporal, I want to say, and the last one is a Lieutenant Colonel. So I guess they skipped. Actually, I'm not sure which type of ranking system they chose. I think it's Marines. So they kind of skipped the Colonel and the Generals. But yeah. So after Lieutenant Colonel, you can get Lieutenant Colonel 1 through 100. So you get a 100 server stars. So kind of not very inspired, to say the least. So, but I guess they just had to find a way to make the game last a long time, and I guess they succeeded at doing that. But and again, people will reach that goal probably within a year. So, but let's see, moving on to his next issue, which was weapon attachments, and he pretty much says that mostly excellent option as far as the attachments go, but a shotgun does not need a sniper scope. So yeah, I'm not sure why you can even have a sniper scope on a shotgun. It seems kind of dumb, but it can be a good choice if you're gonna use the slug ammo type. So I guess snipe with a damn shotgun. So, but let's see, moving on to his next complaint, which was about the team deathmatch spawns. So spawn killing is a big issue, mainly in two maps, which are Nashar Canals and Damavan Peak. So if, like the news story basically says that in some spots in those two maps, you can basically get a free kill as soon as the game starts, and there's nothing you can do about it, because as soon as you spawn in, you don't know who people are, unless you know where the unlucky guy is going to be, and he doesn't know it. So yeah, spawn killing can be a big issue there. So hopefully they are going to balance those spawns soon. But personally, I don't play team deathmatch at all, so this is not really an issue for me. So yeah, but anyway, no, I think that's pretty much all I got for you guys today as far as news stories go. And yeah, I thought I was gonna run out of time there for a second, because the file of all the stuff that I just read was really long, so that's why I kind of had to rush through it all. So I apologize if I ran a little too fast, or if you didn't quite understand what I was saying, because I was reading it so quickly. So I apologize for that. But as always, everything that I talk about is in the description, so check the description if you didn't quite get what I said about any one thing. So, and I guess I didn't say what I was playing at the beginning. So I'm playing, as always, Cargo Island Conquest 64 players, I think. So, favorite map. I think it's the favorite map. I mean, I still like Caspian Border, but I think Cargo Island's the best map. So this is definitely my favorite. And yeah, I finished the support class guide yesterday. You probably should have seen the guide by now if you're a subscriber. Hopefully you found it useful, helpful and stuff. So I hope that you watched it and learned a little bit about the support class. Maybe you learned a thing or two that you didn't know. So, and well, today I also made the shorter version for the Modern Game Studio, one of the channels that I don't want to say contracted me, but just I make videos for them basically. So I've made 3 guides for them so far, which are the Assault, Engineer, and now the Support class, which I'll be uploading today, and hopefully it'll be ready for viewing tomorrow, because they need to approve all the videos that I make. So hopefully it'll be approved by tomorrow, so you can see it if you didn't like the 23-minute version that I made. I mean, the shorter version is I think like 9 minutes long, so it's a bit more than twice as, or half as long, I guess you'd say. So yeah, I mean, check that out once it's available. And right here I kind of failed pulling up there for a second, so yeah. But yeah, right now I'm playing as a recon. I've started a long way, or a long road, I guess you could say, to getting all the snipers and being good as a sniper. So I think also being good just as a recon class, because you know most people just treat this class as a sniping class, which it isn't. So, but anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this commentary, and you know, once again, don't forget to comment on the for your chances to win your Dr. Pepper code. You know, the question was which is the best weapon from the support class. You know, just leave your answer in the comment section, and I'll choose a winner tomorrow at around 6 p.m. So, but you know, if you guys could comment on the video, rate and subscribe, and check out my channel and the Model Game Studio channel, that'd be great. So I guess I'll be seeing you guys later. So goodbye.